In Alfredo sauce, homemade Alfredo sauce. If you want to know how I made this sauce, then you have to follow me on TikTok. I mean, you also got to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and follow Angel has an Instagram. I have a personal Instagram. We have a family Instagram. Like, y'all be complaining about me not posting on YouTube, but you can't complain if you're not following us everywhere. You know, I got to spread myself out. And some days that I don't post on YouTube, I'm posting on Instagram. So if you love me the way I love you, then follow me on Instagram so that we can interact outside of YouTube. So today we are going to be talking about a true crime story. Y'all know these be like, ooh, because they real, y'all. This is real stuff. So let's get into it so that I can eat, because that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm starving, and this is like my favorite meal. I can definitely see me eating this all the time. It's just so good, you guys. Okay, let me pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the food that I'm about to receive. I ask that it may be nourishment to my body. I ask that you bless the hands that prepared it and bless my entire mafia. Amen. Okay, I call all of my subscribers TBF Mafia. So if you would like to be a part of my mafia, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel and turn your post notifications on so that you never miss another video. Give this video a big thumbs up on the simple fact that I have a true crime for you guys. Yummy. It's still warm. I was nervous, y'all, because it took a minute. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's a long story. It kept falling. Y'all, it's hard for me to explain. Y'all ain't gonna understand. Anyways, I got some black mussels in here. Ooh. Here goes the black mussel. Yes. Yes. Yep. I do. I don't know what I be talking about, y'all. I'm crazy. Let me cover my face so y'all can see. I dropped the spinach. Y'all, it's spinach in here, noodles, onion, garlic. Y'all, I'm so hungry. I just left the gym. Oh, I got a crab leg. Y'all see the crab leg? I'm just dropping everything. So messy. Got potatoes. Yummy, yummy. Oh, y'all, look at this. Watch this real quick. I got my window open. Because my air is broke. Well, it was broke. Oh my God. Y'all, this is so good. Please try it. And if you do, let me know. You can either comment on, you can comment on my YouTube. You can comment on this video, or comment on the TikTok video. I think I put it on Instagram too. Yep, I sure did. Wherever you see the recipe at. Once you make it, let me know how you like it. Okay, we need to get into, oh, it's so good. We need to get into this true crime, because, honey, I can't believe people really like this. Okay, so there was this family happy family. Y'all know me. A happy family. A happy family. And they had I think it was just a son. No, it was two. They had two children. Scallop. And life was good. Well, it just seemed like life went from good to we can work it out, you know? Life is beating us up a little bit, but I'm getting back up, right? And I say that because they bought a brand new car. Boom, it caught on fire. And it was like, okay, it's all right, you know? We're going to get through this. Yo, I done made a whole mess right here. Then, after the car caught on fire, their horses died in the fire. The barn, they had a barn and horses. The barn caught on fire. And the horses didn't make it out, y'all. The horses died in this fire. Isn't that sad? Oh, this looks so good. So one night, they're sleeping, and their house catch on fire. And the husband is freaking out. In his mind, he's like, get the kids first. He saved the kids, brung them outside, couldn't get back inside. He tried his hardest to get his wife. She died in the fire, y'all. It just seemed like this man, at this point, he's like, okay, I tried to be optimistic. I tried to, you know, get back up after life swung. But at this point, I just got bad luck. Everybody felt bad for him. Like, dang. They was calling him the hero because he saved his children. You know, what if he fell asleep? Or what if he just ran out the house? You never know. He couldn't take the loss of his wife living in the same state, so he moved away. And so he wants a fresh start, him and his two kids. And there is where he met this lady. And this lady ends up becoming his wife. Scallops are just bomb. So she felt bad for him, you know, like, wow, he lost everything. And all he has is his children. And that's only because he saved them. He told her everything that happened to him. He told her about the scars that he has from trying to save his wife, and he couldn't. And meeting this woman, life just seemed to fix itself all of a sudden. He was happy. They were happy. They were a big, happy family again. Well, they got married. They had a baby. And then the oldest son starts to rebel. And him and his dad clashes a lot. He has nightmares all the time. He wakes up screaming. And it's because in his sleep, he hears his mom's cries. Because he hears his mom crying from the fire. And he hears her screaming. And that's why he didn't get along with his dad, because he still couldn't figure out, why didn't you save my mom? I heard her screaming when we were walking out the door. You couldn't save my mom? So him and his dad really didn't have a good relationship. And he got older, and he was married, and he had 2 children. But then he got a divorce from his wife, which made him want to rekindle his relationship with his father. So he was really trying. He wanted his dad's acceptance so bad. And so his dad was like, okay, I'll start giving you little jobs around the house. First of all, I can't stand that. If I want a relationship with you, then we need to spend quality time together. I shouldn't have to be working just to spend time with you. And my relationship with you is not my responsibility, because I am your child. I'm sorry, y'all. I got triggered. Anyways. So he starts working for his dad. And they seemed like they were like doing really good. Well, they had a funeral to go to one day. And the son didn't go. He was in the barn working. And so the husband told his wife, the husband's name is Earl. The husband told his wife, I'll be back. I'm about to go check on my son. I'm about to let him know that we're leaving. And we're going to the funeral. We're coming right back. She like, all right, cool. He goes and tells the son. Then he comes back to the car. They go to the funeral. When they get home, Earl was like, all right, I'm about to go check on him. Earl comes back screaming and hollering. He died. And the wife, who's the stepmom, is like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, he was working on the car. The car must have fell on top of him. I just found him. He was fine before we left. And now he's under the car, dead. Here goes the 911 call.
911, what's location of your emergency?
I think I need an ambulance.
Okay, what's going on?
The truck fell on my stepson.
Are you with your son right now?
He's not alive.
Is he breathing?
No.
Okay, we're going to start CPR, okay?
Carl, they want to start CPR. Do you know CPR? His chest is crushed.
So here is Earl's luck yet again. He is, it's like, you know, you try to deal with the cards that's dealt to you. I mean, how you say it? You try to accept the cards that's dealt to you. But, and Earl's guy is like, God, what's next? Well, over time, the wife starts to become suspicious because she's like, that car that he was working on, nobody drove. we didn't need it. Why was he working on a car that we didn't use anymore? We didn't need to use it anymore. That was he lost his life for no reason. Like, she said she confided in a friend and was like, please tell me I'm losing my mind. I would much rather lose my mind and be on some antidepressant pills than to say what I'm about to say. But I think my husband has bad luck because he's killing everybody around him. And so she's just like, I can't do this no more. Like, 1 minute we're good, then we're bad. And it's just like, we're all trying to deal with this death. And you acting weird. So over time, they separated. He wants his family back. He's asking for them to come back, begging and pleading. And she's like, the only way I'll come back is if you meet with me and talk to me and tell me the truth, because stuff just don't be adding up. And he was like, okay, anything. So they meet up, and she has a recorder on her. She went and bought a little recorder and stuffed it down wherever she needed to and was talking to him. And she was like, you have to tell me, please tell me. Did you kill him? Did you kill your son? And he was like, yes, I did. He said, when I saw him underneath that car, I saw the opportunity. And he also admitted that he wanted the money from the insurance policy. His name was on the insurance policy and all that. So when she left him, she went straight to the police. She's like, here, listen to that. Y'all, when they listened to it, there was nothing on here. Nothing. The lady ain't even know how to work it and done missed the opportunity to put this man in jail. And so she's like, she's freaking out because now it's even dangerous to do this all over again. Because he's thinking, okay, I done told you the truth, come back home. He did it off of impulse. He admitted off of impulse. But for you to turn around, meet again, ask the same questions, he gonna be like, hold up. So that's what happened. The police talked her into doing it again. And this time they was gonna use the police wires to make sure they actually worked. And he argued with her the whole time and was like, I didn't tell you I killed him. And she was like, yes, you did. You did tell me that. And he was like, do you have a recorder on you? And she was like, no, here, check my purse. He was like, nah, I don't want to check it. But he ain't stupid. He like, you can still have a recorder inside your shirt or whatever. We're sitting here in public, so I can't even turn up on you for real. And so he like, no, I said you, what he say? He was like, no, I said once I seen him dead, I saw the opportunity. And she like, nah, you said that's why you killed him, was because you seen him under the car, so you killed him for the opportunity to get money. And he was denying that thing. He was denying it. So they were still able to take him to jail for him saying he saw money as an opportunity. Like, even with that much of the recording, they still, took him to jail. And so then they started investigating deeper for his car. He got $10,000 when his car caught on fire. The horses was $115,000 is what he got when his horses caught on fire. His wife that he couldn't save out of the fire, he got $200,000 for that. And guess how much he got for his son? $700,000. And that's why the wife was like, something don't make sense. Why would he put you on his insurance policy? But then Earl was like, well, because he didn't trust his wife because he was going through that divorce. So he had to switch it over to me. And so the wife was like, oh, okay, yeah, that do kind of make sense. But you know, your women intuition, that's why you have to not have validation, not try to get validation from everybody else, and just always go with your gut feeling. Always practice your affirmations. Always take care of yourself. Always spend time with yourself, because that is what builds your tuition. I keep calling it tuition. That's what builds your intuition. And it gets stronger and stronger, and you have that discernment that God planted in us. We just got to activate it. And that's what happened. Her intuition was activated, and she like, even though it makes sense, it don't feel right. And I swear that saying right there has gotten me out of so much. I am living the life that I live right now because a couple years ago, I told myself, what you're saying makes sense. What you're saying is believable, but something don't feel right. It doesn't feel right. This man got $1 million altogether off of the people around him just dying in fires and tragic. And we out here feeling so sorry for this man. So anyway, so they was able to go in deep and really investigate it, because we don't feel sorry for you no more. They really investigated it, and he was guilty of his wife's murder. Yo, this window being open, blowing stuff over. He was guilty of his wife's murder, and guess what else? Y'all, you know how his son, who he killed, had 2 daughters? Why? They found out Earl took out 2 life insurance policies on his 2 granddaughters. He was about to kill his 2 granddaughters next. You got $700,000 from your son, and you like, yep, as soon as this run out, y'all 2 next. Who's to say when the wife was going to be next? Maybe he was going to save her for last. Who knows? But they got him, because at first he was denying it. But the more they kept interrogating him, they're like, come on, we ain't stupid. You mean to tell me you went out there and he was perfectly fine, and you went to a funeral, you come back, like you was the last one with him? So they got him to admit that he killed his son, and they got him to admit about the fire and all that. And they was like, they got him to admit about the fire. They was like, if you can admit to the fire, you know, you got to take the plea deal. I mean, you have to say that you're guilty. You have to admit to it. So he like, all right. Well, he admitted to that. So they started doing investigation on everybody else, which built his sentence up off of the other investigations. And he got 15 years to life for this. Ain't that crazy? Like, all right, y'all, my camera just cut out. Post notification goes to. Thank you so much for having your post notifications on. Shout out to you for being the first to comment on the last video. If you would like a shout out, all you have to do is be the first to comment on the next video. If you would like to hear more true crime stories, then click right here. If you would like to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss another video, click right here. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next mukbang.